But just what is creativity? Is it a thing? No, you can't put it into a wheelbarrow. Creativity, like writing itself, is also a process. And like any process, when some of the steps are missing, even just one step in the process, the whole thing can come to a grinding halt. Now, the creative process can be different in different situations. The process for writing one novel could be completely different than for writing another novel. But what every creative process has in common is that they all must exist within a context. People who are unfamiliar with the creative process make the mistake of thinking that creativity is about freedom and not imposing limitations, but nothing could be further from the truth. Creativity is about contexts and working within the limitations of those contexts. These contexts will serve as your guideposts along the way. When people lose sight of these contexts or guideposts, they frequently lose their way. Let's take an example. Say you're writing a Western. Okay, now the next step is to come up with a cast of characters. Let's say you have a sheriff and a schoolmarm. Let's say you also have a town drunk and a bad guy. These are all within the limits of the Western genre. This is because they fit within the guidepost of this genre. Now, if you decide to place a captain of a whaling boat into the story, this is outside the traditional idea of the genre. It doesn't fit within the guideposts. This isn't to say that you can't introduce non-traditional characters into an existing genre like the movie Cowboys and Aliens. Here they're rearranging the guideposts of the genre. They're changing the context of the story, and when you do this with any aspect of your story, such as genre, point of view, dialogue or exposition, chapters, paragraphs, sentences, this can frequently lead to writer's block because you just don't know what to do next.